Welcome to English Easy Hub. Join us as we ignite the flames of your English learning journey together.
Please subscribe to watch and embark on your English learning journey. Don't miss out on the exciting content. In this comprehensive discussion, Andy seeks advice from his teacher on how to speak English more quickly and fluently. The conversation covers various techniques and strategies, including immersion, active listening, shadowing, vocabulary building, pronunciation exercises, and overcoming the fear of making mistakes. The teacher provides in-depth and practical advice, emphasizing the importance of consistency, practice, and setting achievable goals.
Hi, teacher. I've been thinking about how to speak English faster. Can you share some effective techniques and skills with me?
Of course, Andy. Speaking English quickly and fluently involves several aspects. First, immersion is key. Surround yourself with the language as much as possible. Have you tried listening to English podcasts or watching movies without subtitles?
Yes, I have. But sometimes I find it hard to keep up with native speakers. What can I do to improve my listening comprehension?
That's a common challenge. One technique is to practice active listening. This means not just hearing the words, but really paying attention to how they're used in context. Focus on intonation, stress patterns, and rhythm. A practical exercise is to take a small segment of audio, listen to it multiple times, and then try to mimic it exactly. This can help you get used to the natural flow of English. Also, try varying the type of content you listen to in news, conversations, lectures, etc. This will expose you to different accents, vocabulary, and speaking speeds. Have you practiced shadowing?
Shadowing? I've heard of it, but I'm not quite sure how it works. Can you explain?
Absolutely. Shadowing involves listening to a short audio clip and then immediately repeating what you hear. The goal is to match the speaker's pace and pronunciation as closely as possible. Start with short, manageable segments and gradually increase the length as you become more comfortable. This exercise not only improves your pronunciation and intonation, but also enhances your ability to think and respond quickly in English. Additionally, recording yourself while shadowing can help you identify areas for improvement. Do you think you could try this with some of your favorite shows or podcasts?
That sounds like a great idea. I can definitely give it a try. What about vocabulary? Sometimes I struggle to find the right words quickly enough.
Building a robust vocabulary is crucial. One effective method is to learn phrases and chunks of language rather than isolated words. This way, you can recall entire expressions quickly instead of piecing together individual words. Contextual learning is also very helpful. When you learn new words, try to understand how they are used in different sentences and scenarios. Additionally, make use of spaced repetition systems, SRS, and apps like Anki to help transfer vocabulary from short-term to long-term memory. Have you considered using flashcards or language apps to enhance your vocabulary?
I use a couple of apps, but I usually focus on single words. I'll start learning phrases instead. How about practicing speaking? I often feel nervous and stumble over my words.
It's normal to feel that way. Practice is essential. Try to speak English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. You can talk to yourself about your day, describe what you're doing, or even join language exchange groups. Practicing speaking out loud, even when alone, can help build confidence. Engaging in conversations with native speakers or fluent learners will expose you to real-time dialogue and help you become more comfortable with spontaneous speech. Have you ever tried speaking with a language partner?
I haven't, but it sounds interesting. Do you think it would help me become more confident?
Definitely. A language partner can provide you with real-time feedback and help you practice conversational skills. It's a great way to gain confidence and improve fluency. Additionally, practicing with someone who is also learning can make the experience less intimidating. To get the most out of these interactions, you can set specific topics or scenarios for each session to ensure you cover a wide range of vocabulary and situations. Do you have any friends or classmates who are also learning English?
Yes, a few of my classmates are learning too. I guess we could practice together. Are there any specific exercises we should focus on during our practice sessions?
Role-playing different scenarios can be very effective. For example, you can practice ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, or discussing your favorite books and movies. This will help you get used to different contexts and improve your overall communication skills. Additionally, timed speaking exercises where you talk about a topic for 1 or 2 minutes without stopping can help increase your fluency and speed. Have you tried role-playing before?
Not really, but it sounds fun and practical. I'll suggest it to my friends. Any other tips for improving my speed and fluency?
Try to think in English rather than translating from your native language. This can be challenging at first, but it will make your speech faster and more natural. Start by thinking about simple daily routines and gradually move to more complex thoughts. Additionally, focus on speaking clearly rather than quickly. Clarity is more important, and speed will naturally improve over time. Engaging in activities like debates or discussions on various topics can also enhance your ability to think and respond quickly. How often do you practice speaking in English?
Not as often as I should, to be honest. I'll make an effort to practice more regularly. Thinking in English will be a big change, but I'll try it. Any advice on how to start thinking in English?
Start with simple thoughts. Narrate your daily activities in English in your mind, label objects around you, or describe your feelings. Gradually, it will become more natural. Consistency is key. Another technique is to set specific times during the day when you only use English for all your thoughts and activities. This can help reinforce the habit. Have you set any specific goals for your English learning journey?
My main goal is to become fluent within a year. I know it's ambitious, but I'm determined. Do you think it's achievable?
It's definitely achievable with dedication and the right strategies. Break your goal into smaller, manageable milestones. For example, you might set a goal to master a certain number of new phrases each week, or to have a conversation with a native speaker once a month. Celebrate your progress along the way to stay motivated. Remember, fluency is a journey, and every step counts. Regularly assess your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. How do you plan to track your progress?
I'll keep a journal to note down my practice sessions and any improvements I notice. I'll also set monthly goals to keep myself on track. Do you think that's a good approach?
That's an excellent approach, Andy. Keeping a journal will help you reflect on your progress and identify areas for improvement. Setting monthly goals will keep you focused and motivated. Additionally, recording your speaking practice and reviewing it can provide valuable insights into your progress. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your goals based on your progress will ensure continuous improvement. Remember, persistence and practice are the keys to success. Is there anything else you're curious about or need help with?
Actually, yes. Sometimes I struggle with pronunciation. Are there any specific exercises to help with that?
Pronunciation can be tricky. One useful exercise is to practice tongue twisters. They can help you with specific sounds and improve your overall articulation. Additionally, recording yourself and listening to the playback can help you identify areas for improvement. Using phonetic charts to understand how different sounds are produced can also be very helpful. There are many online resources and apps designed to help with pronunciation, such as Forvo or ELSA Speak. Have you tried using pronunciation apps or websites?
I've used a couple, but not consistently. I'll start incorporating tongue twisters and recording myself. What about grammar? Should I focus on it while trying to speak faster?
While grammar is important, don't let it hinder your fluency. Focus more on communication and less on perfection. As you become more comfortable speaking, your grammatical accuracy will improve naturally. If you notice recurring mistakes, you can address them specifically. Using grammar check tools or having a language partner who can correct you can also be beneficial. Remember, the goal is to convey your message clearly and effectively, even if it's not perfect. How do you feel about making mistakes when speaking English?
I feel quite self-conscious about making mistakes, which sometimes makes me hesitate.
That's completely understandable, but remember that making mistakes is a part of learning. Every mistake is an opportunity to improve. Embrace them and learn from them. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. One way to reduce this hesitation is to focus on fluency exercises where the emphasis is on continuous speaking rather than correctness. Do you have any strategies for overcoming this fear?
Not really, but I'll try to remind myself that it's okay to make mistakes. I'll focus on the progress I'm making rather than the errors. Any last tips for speaking English faster?
Yes, one last tip. Practice speaking in varied contexts and with different people. This will expose you to different accents, vocabularies, and speech patterns, making you a more adaptable and faster speaker. Stay curious and keep exploring new ways to challenge yourself. Engage in activities like joining English speaking clubs or online forums where you can practice regularly. Reading aloud and engaging in discussions on diverse topics can also enhance your speaking skills. Do you feel ready to implement these strategies?
Absolutely. I feel much more prepared and motivated. Thank you so much for all your advice and support.
You're very welcome, Andy. I'm confident you'll make great progress. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need further guidance. Remember, the journey to fluency is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay patient and persistent. Good luck.
Thank you, teacher. I'll make sure to follow your advice and keep pushing forward. Have a great day.
You too, Andy. Keep up the great work.
The dialogue concludes with Andy feeling more prepared and motivated to implement the strategies discussed. The teacher reiterates the importance of persistence and continuous practice, reminding Andy that fluency is a journey. Key takeaways include the value of thinking in English, role-playing, using language partners, focusing on clarity over speed, and embracing mistakes as learning opportunities. Andy commits to following the advice and is encouraged to stay patient and consistent in his efforts.
Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share to keep the English learning journey alive.